We're still figuring it out, people. Don't even look.
It's been a day. Well, and nobody's even here, so that's fine. We'll just give them a minute. We'll give
Looks
them a minute to get here, or we give ourselves a minute to get it together.
Yeah, nobody look.
Ooh.
Nobody even look. You can look at the ominous clouds that are rolling in behind us. I'm gonna see if there's any potential radar.
Oh, if there is weather, you got to do the weather thing.
Got to do the weather
thing.
They love that thing.
Y'all,
oh
look at this hot mess express right here. Just pretend you pay no attention to the woman in front of the curtain, who is a fucking hot mess. You got to, okay, you're going to have to do it after the storm. You want to pull that up and maybe let the people, let your people go?
Let my people.
Somebody's here. Hello, one person.
Hello, person of indeterminate name.
We went to the beach today. Can you tell? All right. I have no makeup on.
She got a little Bernie burn.
My hair.
She got a little Bernie burn.
It's been an interesting day.
She got a little Bernie burn.
It's been an interesting day, that's for sure. How are y'all? How's your week going?
She's simply irresistible.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday. We're almost there.
Yeah.
To the Friday, to the end of the week.
See, I already look like 80% better when I move my hair around.
Mm.
You don't think so?
Well, there's this. What this one here has got to come out.
Which one?
That loopy one there, the green. There you go, the little green. Yeah, get that out. There you go. That's better. Now you're looking alive.
Do I look like a cartoon character?
Sometimes you look like a rugrat. Yeah.
Rugrat?
Hang on, I'm gonna pull up the
cartoons you're gonna compare me to. A rug. Can you please pull the Rugrats up on screen?
I'm going to.
All right. So welcome to Marital Hate. We're running behind schedule tonight. Obviously.
Yeah.
It's a live interactive podcast. So if you comment, we pull your comment up on the screen. So there's no comments right now. Oh, there is a comment. So we have Tracy, the OG lesbian, in his house. She says, "Hi, peeps. Happy Thursday. What is up for the Facebook limitations, peeps? I'm about to explain that to you." And David says, "Every time I see you, you make me laugh going to a go-go." Oh, I love that. Well, thank you, David. You make me smile too. So,
yeah.
Cuban tree frog, for those of you who don't know.
We were.
Trace, what had happened was yesterday I went to log on to Facebook through our live stream. We use a live stream platform called StreamYard. You're going to learn about that soon. We go to the live stream platform. We go live. And so, Facebook
comes on.
Facebook tells us that you can no longer stream. Sorry, it's really distracting. It's school vacation. These kids are going fucking crazy. We gave them how many snacks today?
It was two sets of
snacks
and drinks.
Yeah, for all the kids.
We're closing up.
But shop. They're getting like organic meat sticks and shit. It's not like they're getting like, you know, like we used to get like, here's a packet of Kool-Aid and some hot dogs that we found in the trash. No,
some Wonder Bread.
And like with the Wonder Bread with a hot dog in it. If you were lucky, you got some welfare cheese on that shit. Anyway, so they were like, Facebook is limiting the amount of people, how many times certain platforms can go live in a night. And then when we asked Facebook's like, you don't have enough of a presence. They don't tell us what enough of a presence is.
Yeah.
So now we have no choice but to grow our presence, which we should have been doing all along.
So now
and we've been asking people,
for
like,
people.
so like, share, please. We don't want to be the people that's like every 2 seconds, like,
yeah,
don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment.
We expect our viewers,
because you're intelligent people. You don't need us to tell you that. But apparently not everybody is intelligent. Mostly the people at fucking Facebook. So if you could like, share, tell your friends, tell your enemies, it would be very helpful.
It's a non-intelligent situation.
All right, I'm gonna put my lipstick on.
So she's gonna
put. So tell them about our podcast.
It's a live weeknightly broadcast at 8:00 till whenever we want.
Is a word?
I just made it up.
Oh, good.
Weeknightly. I don't know what did Ted Koppel used to say. I am a Ted Koppel, and it's 11:30 weeknights. Actually, people probably just say weeknights. It's a nightly podcast.
Unless I'm too sick, or we're having a massive fight, or we have some sort of crazy adventure, but we usually let you know.
Or we got something to do, or maybe there's some bad storm. We don't know. Anyway, so we're here every night. We talk to you. We pull your comments up on the screen, unless they're severely like racist or hate-filled. We will not pull them up,
and we will not pull those.
We got nothing but love.
We accidentally pulled up some like comment, and then we're like, oh fuck, we can't have that on the screen. So, but we're here to bring people together. We want to have a good time. We usually do. I don't know. What do we talk about? Like everything.
We talk about everything under the sun. We try to be as extreme. My wife likes to overshare about.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, about sexual things, about that. I don't know. She likes to overshare, but we try to be real with people because we don't think there's enough real in the world today. We see a lot of fake.
People are super fucking fake.
We see a lot of fake.
How many of you know somebody? So of course we all know somebody who has a Facebook page that's like makes their life look so perfect.
Yeah, baby.
Their life is so awesome, and that's great. It might be, but how many people know somebody?
And if it's great, good, enjoy.
Who makes their life look so awesome on social media, but it ain't.
We know when you use a filter for your photos. We know y'all.
I have never used a filter. Not
filters
once.
look dumb. There's a thing even on Zoom calls or Google Meet, you can have like soften features or whatever, or like cover up. Actually, on this there is one.
It doesn't look good.
It looks terrible.
Okay, this is me right now. Okay,
touch up our appearance.
Pretend I don't have lipstick on. This is what I look like without it. Like there's not even a person there. But
watch,
in real
now,
life, all I wear is mascara.
See, this is touch up our appearance. Look at me. I look fuzzy. Like I look like I'm covered in felt.
If we wanted to do that, we could just put Vaseline on the camera lens.
Let's see. Should we run it let's just run it. Oh, that's terrible.
No, don't do
that.
Right,
I gotta remove it.
The whole point is to be real with people.
So, anyways, we're real. I have a few
and sometimes
wrinkles.
way too real.
Yeah, sometimes it's embarrassing for me.
I talk about his dick a lot.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Well,
it's my favorite one. I searched.
Thank you.
I'm
glad that you've relegated. You've given up hope of finding a better one. Tracy Marie says. Was the Marie? Oh, she's on a different problem. My life is so perfect and so awesome. Bah, not.
Your life is perfect.
It's pretty.
You live
good.
in a family compound with your pets in your pool, and you got to double wardrobe when you became a lesbian. I think it's a good thing.
I don't know. I think you got some good stuff going on there.
Fucking living the dream.
Dave is going to Kim Ackland's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Kim Ackland.
Is this somebody that we know from back in the day?
I don't know Kim, but I do know her husband. So Steve Aquino's band, Kim and Kim's band, and Barris Whitfield and Savages. That sounds like a good time. Have a ball.
I want to
tell everybody. Tell Steve-O I said hello. He's a good dude.
And happy birthday.
And happy birthday to Phil Gear today. Older brother Phil Gear is 65.
Yes, it's so nice of him to spend his birthday watching the podcast.
No, he's watching Jeopardy and NCIS.
Does he watch the podcast?
No, he doesn't watch the podcast.
Well,
but Dave Evier comes. He's like a brother to me. Dave.
Do you want to be Doug's new brother? I keep telling him George is better.
I thought I had a new whale brother from last night or the night before.
Dave can have a whale brother too. Does he know about whale brothers?
Well, I don't know. We'd have to. It's a long drawn out thing how you get the whale brother, and Elon Musk is involved.
Elon Musk is reincarnating Doug's dead mom. She's gonna come back. She's gonna have a half killer whale, half person baby. We're gonna get him an adaptive car. He's gonna visit us. I don't think it's that complicated.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So Tracy says, I'm blessed for sure, and even more so for having both in my life, but not perfect. Well, it's Doug and Stacy closer to perfect. I'll give you that.
Stacy just broke the tip off of her eyeliner. That's what happened
in your eye.
I haven't been wearing makeup for 10 years. So I had this 10-year-old eyeliner. I'm going through all my old eyeliners before I buy new ones because we're poor.
Dave wants me to tell him about my whale brother. It's nuts. But I know Dave may have met my mom at some point in back in the day. I don't know who was in our house or not in our house in any given moment.
Dave, 2 nights ago we covered on the podcast at length. It was like a 45-minute conversation. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I just gave you the cliff notes.
I'll just tell you real quick. Elon Musk puts a chip in my dead mother, who is now ashes in the ground. Somehow she comes back to life, has some weird transplant surgery, gets a whale uterus. She gives birth to my whale brother, who's half man, half orca. It's in that. Yeah, it's, you know what? When you put it like that, it really sounds kind of dumb.
It's not dumb. It's gonna be fucking awesome
to have a whale brother.
Yeah.
Well,
think about it. When we want shellfish, you can just bring it to us.
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't know if I want your brother's backwash, but
well, who knows? Dave said my parents were so cool. They were pretty cool. Yeah.
Your parents or his parents?
No, my he said your parents.
I feel like your parents are rude. They didn't even come to our wedding.
Yeah, they didn't come to my wedding. They were
dead.
They were 10-7.
They never even met me.
10-7. That's CB lingo for off the air.
But can I just say something?
Yes.
I was alive for at least 9 years before your father died, and not once did he invite me over, fucker.
He's not inviting you over with that attitude.
I'm in a fight with my dead father-in-law, who I've never met. Well, and here's the other problem. I mean, not that I'm glad your dad is dead, but I'm like a little, because I think your dad is hot as fuck because he looks just like you.
Man. He's a good looking man.
Like,
I dare to say he's better looking than me.
Like, I've never been like, I never thought to myself, wow, I'd like to have a father-son combo.
No,
but here we are.
That's not okay.
What if I can get your mom pregnant with a whale, but not want to have sex with you and your dad, who you look exactly like at the same time?
It's not allowed.
Oh, and he's an anteater. So
Ann says, "Hello, friends. You're not opposed."
Okay.
Here we go. All right. So I believe Stacy has put on her like stuff. Her hair's fixed. She's settling down. She's got her iPad and her laptop.
The marijuana is kicking in.
The marijuana is kicking in.
I got my drink. I'm gonna suck that bitch down.
And Tracy says hi, Ann. And
do you read all these comments?
Yeah, I did.
David said he likes me, or does he like you?
He goes, I like you. Yeah, no, I think he said he likes you.
I like you.
Who doesn't like you?
When are you coming to visit? Stay in the guest room.
Yeah, David,
get your own bathroom.
He was just down in Florida not too long ago.
Actually, I was just telling Kristen she could come. I totally forgot that she wanted to come down.
Makeup tutorial from Doug tonight. Hi Tracy. You know what?
Oh shit, I forgot the highlighter. Go ahead, honey.
I'm a little like, I don't know, sunburning kind of from being out all day.
I must have left the gold inside. I can't find the gold.
I don't have any gold.
He doesn't have any gold. He usually does make
sticking up.
Do you want to make some juicy lips?
No, that's I'm okay. But I do want to tell people that at about 2:00 this afternoon, was it about 2:00 or 1:00?
We said about.
We decided that since it's going to rain for the next 2 days,
12:15.
That and Ding Darling Sanibel's wildlife refuge is closed on Fridays anyways. Let's go to Sanibel today, which we did. And what did we see, baby? What did you see?
Oh my God, we saw everything. Well, show them the pictures.
The picture's not going to do it justice.
You're terrible. There was a goddamn snake.
It was a snake on the side of the road.
Dog thinks it got hit by a car, but I think if it got hit by a car, it would be flat. I think it got dropped by a bird.
It may have. It looked like he was stunned, maybe bird. I don't know, but he was about 2 feet long. He was sitting there right next to the car, and I'm like, oh, a dead snake. And then he starts doing his snake thing, and I'm like, oh, he's not dead. And then we went to the wildlife refuge, and I'm looking at this pond through the trees as we're driving by. And then the trees open up, and there's like a little place where you can see the whole pond. And I saw a hump. I saw a hump in the water, like I was at Loch Ness.
It was a Humpty Hump.
I saw a hump in the water, and I'm like, did I just see a hump in the water? What could it be? And I'm thinking it's Nessie. So, anyways, we pull up. Sure enough, at least a couple manatees. I think there were 2 of them. Couldn't really tell because it was like brackish water.
I couldn't tell because a loud guy from Oregon.
And then the Oregon people come, and then, what you looking at? And I'm like, well, we're looking at these manatees. And then, like, we drew a crowd because, like, oh, the manatees are here, Emma. So anyway, it was fun seeing a manatee just do his manatee thing and in the wild, which is good.
Dave says I'm in Fort L. I think it must be Lauderdale. That's 2 hours away. If you want to get together, we'll come over. I have to get my sister in touch with you ASAP. Yeah. It's a match.
Let's do it. We're looking to promo.
We're actually trying to become swingers. So
we're not trying to become swingers.
Yeah, we might want to be. Remember, we talked about this a couple episodes ago. If you took us on vacation, we would be swingers for a price.
What kind of vacation is like I don't really want to go anywhere. That's the problem.
All right, we'll do girl on girl, and the guys can watch for domestic travel, and for international travel, you'll go gay. I think it's fair.
I don't want to go anywhere.
I don't want you touching another pussy.
Huh?
I don't want you touching a pussy that's not mine.
Oh, why?
I don't like you to do my cheat code.
Well, the other lady's not gonna have the same cheat code. The lady probably likes, this, that, and the other thing. A different, like.
Tracy, you've had sex with ladies. Oh wait, no, probably. I know you guys broke up for a little while, but is Bex the only person you've been with? You don't
ask these personal questions.
You don't have to ask that if you don't want to. But
crazy. You don't have to ask her that. But don't answer there. Don't answer her.
I have had very little experience.
Don't answer. Don't even put down the keyboard. Do not answer her.
I have very little pussy. You're supposed to ring the bell when you have.
No, I don't have hate. I just, I gotta rein you in a little bit. So what are you saying? So what does her sexual history have to do with me touching some other lady's puss doing the cheat code?
I was going to ask her about cheat codes on the various vaginas she's experienced, but I remembered that she's been with Bex pretty much forever.
I told you not to answer, Tracy. Says, no, I've been with others, but she is the best.
Yes, but does she like the same things that other girls like? Up, up, down, down, BA, select, start. John Nemmergrat.
Hey,
he's Jesus' favorite.
That's right. I remember him saying that.
John, what's up? How's your trip going? He and his lady friend Deborah have now hit, I believe, 12 states.
That's right. A bunch of states. That's right.
I don't know where he is right now, but
stay safe out there.
I'm a little envious of his adventures. I just want you to know that if we ever have leftovers in Johnsontown, he will eat all of them. Oh. That's how I clean out my fridge in college. John would come over and eat 5 things of salad. And he asked, how are Stacy and Doug tonight? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're doing delightful. Doug actually, the weather's going to be shit for the next 2 days. So, and Doug didn't have a ton going on. We have a client that owes us $27,000. They're not getting any more work. And
I put the kibosh on that.
$27,000. No stress. We're not even a little worried about how we're going to pay our bills. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that we went to Sanibel. We saw a snake.
Dead snake.
2 he wasn't dead. He was mostly
dead-ish.
He was disabled. He probably wanted to die. He probably had a little helium tank just in case one night he couldn't take anymore. But he's still alive. Then we saw 2 manatees, and then we saw 3 dolphins.
At least 3.
We had a picnic on the fucking beach. It was awesome.
We didn't stay that long, but it was good.
And we got some color. We had a good time. Trace said, no, she does not. Her cheat code is different. Every cheat code
she
is
likes
different.
A little something else.
I'm not saying that you should try Beck's cheat code on me, but you could tell Doug Deb's cheat.
No.
You guys could change.
Wait. So if she tells me Beck's cheat codes and I try them on you, why do you think they would work?
You never know.
But you think all the cheat codes work on you?
I am an easy egg to crack. And then you can tell her the cheat code for me, and she can try it on Bex and see how Bex likes it.
And see if. Well, yeah, no, but that's the whole point of having separate cheat codes.
You know what that
Everybody likes a different thing.
Do you know what that is? That's Swinger by Surrogate. Swinger surrogacy.
All right, what am I going to be like? Am I going to be down there like, all right, Tracy, now do this, and then I don't know what I
think you can.
And that was me filming myself.
This is okay. If that would help, he'll do that for you. But I think you could just describe it to her.
You crack open the coconut.
I don't call my puss a coconut.
You drink the milk.
He says we're up to 12 states.
That's
I'm home
good.
Tomorrow, and he said that sucks. Nice. I'm sorry. Thanks.
He's home now. And he says it's what sucks, the dead snake or the half dead? Oh,
being sick.
Yeah, it does. So the beach was lovely. We saw dolphins.
We had like a little date. Doug packed a cooler. We brought the cooler out to the beach. We passed a guy that looked like my friend Billy. He was like really hot too.
He was Billy from Peru.
And then Billy from Peru is talking to Katie about going to Peru. And Katie wants me to go to Peru too. Hey, it's about to rain. Can I go to Peru with Katie to hang out with Billy?
You can, just don't come home
Katie's
with AIDS.
Also offered for us to stay at her home in Ireland.
Who's Katie?
She's one of our friends from Scituate.
Oh, is she live in Ireland?
She has a home in Ireland.
Katie Murphy.
We have many of those. Anyway, she's a delight, and we just know really awesome people. We didn't really get to make any new friends today, though. We usually make new friends. Oh, there was a kid at the beach that kept catching fish.
He caught fish. He was all excited.
He was like, fish on! This is where it gets funny.
Fish is this big.
Catches a fish, reels it in. It was small. And then
the dad couldn't, or granddad.
We're sitting there, like, forget it. I was like, the kid, first of all, the kid dropped his fucking rod and reel in the sand at one point. And this was like a 10-year-old kid. Like, if I had done that, I still wouldn't be able to sit.
No.
And, so anyway, at one point, they're trying to get the fish off the hook. And
they can't get it off.
They can't get it off. And I look over, and one of the rods is being tugged on. I'm like, fish on!
This is another, because they were in the holders.
And they had 3 in holders. Yeah, no, it was the one.
It was the one they were working on. The guy could not get the hook out. I don't know what the hell was going on.
It was driving me crazy to sit there and watch this because the fish needed to be in the water. Like, it was really bothering me, like in a sad way.
But it got back in the water. Apparently, it went away, and then they caught another one, which was like a little tiny dogfish. So no, John, we are not out the money. We have not. They just have not paid
their invoice
many weeks.
So he says that sucks. You were cheated out of all that money. So what's happened with this company, and it's partially our fault, is that we, we're not in the business of being bill collectors, and they've always dragged their feet about paying, and we should have set firmer boundaries with them. And they've done this. Like, it takes us 3 months to get paid. And this time they're really dragging their feet. And it's bullshit. It's just fucking bullshit. And so, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but that's a lot of money to us. 27 grand.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Anyway, but I planned as if they were not going to pay us. So we are in an okay place. The only problem I see is that if
selling a kidney.
If the 20 hours, yes, it is raining. If the 20 hours dries up, then he's just got to work on more freelance. But we're just focused, we're trying to focus a little bit on the podcast now, because
focusing on podcasts, focusing on the record, things like that. So
just doing different stuff, just trying to, figure out a way to have our best impact on the world, especially, with the advent of AI, everybody's nervous about their jobs in the future and whatnot. And the bigger issue is that, like, people are so disconnected. Like, I think they were so disconnected, but then when fucking COVID hit, people just got them really disconnected. And our goal is to bring people together and laugh a little and
share cheat codes with,
like, down, up, BA, /start.
There's some down. That's for sure.
The kids in the neighborhood, I was like, hey guys, we have this podcast. If we're doing the podcast, please don't be screaming. And they're like, they were blaming another kid. I'm like, okay, whatever. And so
deny. That's your first move.
So I'm like, it's a podcast for grown-ups. It's very boring. And you can't watch it. But every time I tell somebody they should watch the podcast, they watch it. So I don't know. John says a lot of people are about to get laid off because of AI. Yeah, John, I'm actually surprised that we have libraries anymore, to be honest with you. He's a librarian. Oh. He has a degree in economics, but he's a librarian. Doesn't make sense to me, but whatever he's
maybe he only
doing,
deals with money books. And
you should be
books.
like Michael the librarian on TikTok. Have you seen him?
What does he do?
Oh my God, he's so awesome. So there's this guy.
I'm not promoting Michael on the TikTok.
No, you should. He's a sweetheart.
How do you know? You don't know. You think everybody's great until they eat your leftovers.
Okay, so
sorry, John.
I don't know. Okay, this is him. So the New York Times covered it, and he's a librarian. He himself suffers from some anxiety, and this is him. Okay. He's so sweet.
All right.
He's a supervising librarian at the Fairfield Civic Library in Solano County, California. And it's the same one he frequented as a homeschooled child. I didn't know he was homeschooled. He's, however relevant to the stereotypical silence enforcing librarian remains popular. What does that say? I can't even read. Anyway, I'm so happy you're here. Something that he talks to the kids about. He tells them all, and he has a positive impact on their lives. He encourages them to read books. And he's just fucking awesome. And if you do the TikToking and you don't follow him, you really should. It's Michael the Librarian, and you will love him. I think he's actually taking a little hiatus for a little while because he's doing, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got probably 1,000 videos that are they just make you feel good about the world. He's kind of like us, but without all the talk about dicks.
I can do with less dick talking about.
I could not.
Yeah.
I don't think we have enough dick talking about. In fact, I'd like to talk about Michael's dick, but I don't think that would be appropriate.
Probably not.
So
I don't know if you can hear us. It's raining here in the Cape.
Here comes the rain again. John, you could be like John the librarian, where you're like, everybody shut the fuck up.
Everybody. He's too busy going to states to work in a library. He's too busy going on state trips.
Tracy says for sure people are about to get laid off. And to tell you, we had a package come today from Amazon. The wrong item was sent.
Yeah.
I have no recourse.
Stupid Amazon.
I have absolutely no recourse. You need to check if things are returnable when you buy them. They sent the wrong item. I tried messaging them. I tried messaging the seller. I got robot called. So we're out $32. Fuck you, Amazon. But get this. I have an Amazon credit card. So I'm going to go to Amazon credit card and dispute the Amazon charge.
That's the way to do it. Get all riled up. The good news is that the rain has forced the children inside. There will be no more screaming tonight.
I hope so.
Oh,
I fell asleep in the recliner last night. There was no sexy time.
There's going to be some screaming.
I'm going to be getting some double dicking.
Double?
LaSarah and Jason Gu have joined us on Instagram.
What's up, Jay Gu?
What's up, guys? We're so happy you're here. We just want to let you know.
Well, We're glad you're not here.
Not only are we fighting with the Facebook people, but we're fighting with the Instagram people. So the Facebook people are only letting us stream from so many places. And now the Instagram people, they don't let us pull comments up on the screen, and they're going to cut us off at 9:00. So we're glad you're here. But if you want to have the full experience, come over to YouTube at Marital Hate or Facebook.
Tracy says,
with Doug and Stacey.
Tracy says meow.
What is she meowing about?
Well, the meow is real. Like, you can say meow, and it sounds, like it means something sexy. Or you can say meow, and it sounds very innocent.
Or
like you're,
she said meow. She said meow.
Well, I thought.
She has a kitty picture.
But there's a cat.
It's a pussy.
Meow.
I wanted to show something to everyone.
You're not going to show your pussy, are you?
It could happen. But
okay.
Doug got me this shirt.
Remote
Do you
control.
remember remote control? I am not wearing a bra, so
yeah.
But that's not that bad for a 47-year-old.
No, I think it's all good. I have no complaints. I
breastfed 4 kids for a fucking year each. Well, no, the twins were a year. Anna and Noah were 6 months.
And a husband for 11.
11 years is what he's saying. Tracy says,
such assholes, so much dictating.
Yes, I don't enjoy that. Anyway,
we were just talking about lactating also.
Yes, lactating, dictating, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
So I wanted to talk about my tank top. So you bought me this tank top, and we have been watching
Remote Control
on YouTube.
And I don't know if you remember, a lot of you folks are a little younger. Remote Control was a game show that was launched. It was like the first actual show on MTV. So in the mid 80s, they launched this really low budget game show. And it was like a lot of television trivia and music video trivia. So at the end round, you get strapped to a Craftmatic. Name 10 videos before the time is up. So it's a tie back in. Yeah, see, there we go. There's
enough of them wins you a whole bunch of prizes. Kirsten, you're in control.
Can y'all hear that?
For Ingrid, please.
For Ingrid. No.
1988.
So it was a show shot in Ken Ober's basement, and you sat in recliners, and you had interesting hair. And what I want to do is pull up the years it was on. Maybe you can do that while I fast forward.
And every so often it would be snack time, and they would dump Cheetos on your head and stuff like that.
Yeah, did we pass snack time already?
I don't know.
So some people you may remember from this show are.
My name is True.
Does anybody know who that is?
A lot of blank faces here.
Do you know who that handsome fella is?
I'll be sure.
I'll be sure.
Everyone knows that guy right there. That is fucking Adam Sandler. Colin Quinn was also on this show. That's him in the background there on the left.
It ran from 1987 till 1990.
So you were not born yet.
Tracy knows it's Adam Sandler.
And we've been watching this show for a long, long time. So one of our favorite things about the show is that they would always give away the things that they gave away were ridiculous, or they'd play this game with the videos.
So John says I like Fear on MTV and TRL and Beavis and Butthead. Who didn't?
Yeah, we did too.
Adam Sandler. All right, so they strap you to the bed.
A Craftmatic adjustable bed.
That's going to be some kind of record if we kept those things, but we don't. Anyway,
Tracy was saying you should have been watching MTV at this point.
You drive home in this.
Can you guys? Oh my God!
It's raining. Oh, the Mitsubishi Eclipse.
You can win.
Nice. I used to have that car.
$3,200.
No, that thing was 12 grand new. I got the good one for 16 grand. It was at 19 grand. I forget.
Okay. 30 seconds.
I don't know if I can hear anything.
I don't know what they're doing.
I can't hear anything.
Good luck.
In any case,
It's raining.
She's gonna guess all the videos.
Look.
Who's
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I can see that she's been away. Duran. No, that's not Duran. I have no idea who that is.
That's
Oh, the firm? No, I don't know. Well, they didn't show all the videos.
Oh, I went past it.
She didn't get it.
All right, here.
All right, wait, let's do it again.
I just don't know what they can hear.
Robert Palmer, Rod Stewart, Steve Turner,
Def Leppard.
Tiffany, Def Leppard, Talking Heads. Let's see. Let's see. Don't know who that is.
REO Speedwagon?
I thought it was Jimmy Page in the firm, but I don't. It's not. Look at it.
Could it be Page or Plant?
No. Foreigner, maybe? No. No,
I thought it was Foreigner. Anyway, we have no idea if you guys can hear us, but the toys, the things that they gave away at the end, they had Freedom Rock, remote controls,
Television's greatest
LA
hits.
Gear show.
The Franklin spell check machine. It was like a calculator.
It was just a very different time, people.
Look at Everlast.
Everlast. You can buy those at Kmart now.
Yeah.
They
Well,
used
I
to be
don't
the
even know if
cool shit.
Kmart is a thing.
Um,
The Rockman. Oh, the Rockman. That was invented by Tom Scholes of Boston, and they sounded like crap. Oh, Wella? You like
Wella.
Wella? Oh, yeah.
They have a lot of fragrance in their products.
Yeah.
Like a lot of fragrance.
What else they have?
You can buy Wella at Sally Beauty Supply. Yep.
Casio. They were going to wear
LA
Casios.
Gear, Soloflex,
Hanukkah.
Q Hosiery. In
Yeah.
any case, we've been watching it a lot lately on YouTube, and Doug bought me this shirt as a result. And can you guys hear us at all? Do we need to scream? Do we? We're actually getting wet. Are you getting wet?
A little bit. It's refreshing. Are you getting wet?
I was wet already.
Oh.
I've been wet since our date.
Our date today
There's
was
too many
nice.
goddamn tourists on the beach.
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything naughty.
Couldn't do nothing. Plus, that kid was catching fish. Kind of ruined my mojo.
Tracy says I can hear you. John says I can hear you.
All right,
Okay,
they can hear us.
Well, we'll keep going. So did you have anything in particular that you wanted to discuss tonight?
No, I did not.
All right. Well, I wanted to share.
I
wanted to share a few things.
I am still shell shocked from the last 3 nights of podcast, in which I have a whale brother.
You do have. Stacy is wet and she's not wearing a bra. The story of my life.
Some things don't change.
It's true. I wore a bra in college though. Okay, so everybody knows that we can't pull up on post on marital hate until we have more followers. So if you could tell your friends or your enemies, it would really help us. So what I did was find a workaround by sharing it from my own personal page. So if somebody's watching there, don't know who it is, but there's a lot more people than that watching. It's just we're on a lot of different platforms. And this is a clip that we did a snapshot of the podcast. Today we went to Sanibel Beach, so we saw 3 dolphins. What did they go up 4 times?
You can see them, and then they go over and over and over. Yeah.
Cost us $5 to park, $6 to go over the bridge, and it was a really nice day.
It was fantastic.
And we stopped at La Casita on our way home because it's dinner for tonight.
Yeah, it was like it also sort of functioned as today's lunch, today's dinner, and tomorrow's lunch.
It might be tonight's second dinner.
It might be tonight's second dinner. We don't know.
We eat at 5 and Mama's baked. Anyway, that's us on the beach. Quote of the day: just get one off eBay. Let me just tell you why that is.
She's like, I can't. She has this vibrator that she likes. I hope I can tell. She has this vibrator she likes. She's had it for a while, and the button is broken on it, and you have to stick your finger like way in the thing and try to get it to turn on, and it doesn't always turn on, and all this stuff. So, Mama needs a new one, right? So she tried to buy one off Shein. It was no good. And then
that's kind of like it.
So then she's like, well, I just need my old one back. And I said, well, just get one off eBay.
What about that one?
What is that thing on the bottom?
I don't know. Let's read.
That's the Apex Predator right there.
Powerful motors, 3 suction patterns, 7 ton. Oh, so that sucks around your puss and it has a tongue-like action?
I guess you won't need me anymore.
Well, this is for when I'm mad at you, or when your hands are tired, or your tongue is tired, or your dick is tired.
Or you need some more.
Or what if you die? It's going to take me a while to make arrangements with my backup.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll go ahead. Maybe you could.
So it's got 7 motion patterns, 10 vibration patterns, and a handle for G-spot stimulation.
A handle.
Yeah, you shove that up your cooch. That's not the one I had. That's too much.
All right. What are those iPod things?
See,
those are headphones.
That looks like it could be okay. What
I
the fuck is? Oh,
Oh.
Tracy, you should get that. If you're a lesbian, you should get that.
Imagine how good you could type with that.
You could do that with the guitar.
It's getting rainy out in this bitch right here.
You just curse. You never curse. I don't. Oh, that's kind of like it. Is that the same one?
I don't know.
I think that's the same one.
It looks close. I don't know.
Oh, well, I'll just order that one.
There's a lot of attachments and things that you can get.
I don't want attachments.
All right.
All I can tell you is that I couldn't find it, and Doug told me to buy it on eBay.
Totally get a used one on eBay.
I'm not buying a used vibrator
Save some money.
on eBay.
Save some money.
That is not happening. That is where I draw the line.
I don't know if you can see how hard it's raining here, but the lights are dim because there's a wall of water coming through our screen cage.
Too cold. It's too cold. It's too cold. Well, you could show them the pool.
I could show them the weather.
Show them the pool water.
Pool water.
Tilt your laptop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that right there. It's coming down.
It's raining then.
Who stopped the rain?
All
right, so that we talked about
okay.
vibrators.
So Doug had done a weather forecast last year, and I had shared it. It looked like a hurricane, but he's got to do one for tonight because the current weather is.
It's.
Woo. But if you shared the picture, you could have everybody say what they thought it looked like. You can pull it up on your laptop. Also, I asked if people believed in love at first sight, and there were some strong opinions on
There's
this one.
some people that did not enjoy that.
Yeah, and it's really interesting who it is. Hang on a second. So, Andrea says maybe hormonal love. It doesn't last without some reality. However, the thing that's funny about that is I want to tell Andrea that our love was love at first sight, but the last time I talked to her, I was pissed at you. So I have to catch her up and tell her I'm actually not ready to kill my husband at the moment, but maybe.
That's what marital hate's all about.
Kristen, by the way, Kristen. Kristen and Andrea have a lot in common. Their husbands were both naval commanders. They're both strong, amazing Christian women. I just absolutely love them both. And I'm always trying to make them friends because I feel like you guys should be friends. Steve Colby says love at first date translates into I'd love you to be my next mistake. And I said 11 and a half years together and he's still my favorite mistake.
All right, Sheryl Crow.
I'm making kissy faces. That was terrible.
You have sticky lipstick on. And I got to do it. Oh, Jesus.
Stephen Colby said maybe it's true for some folks. Then
wait till they get a load of
Deb Boundary said it's like alien abductions. I have to believe it if it happened to me. And I said, you nailed it. Happened to me July 23rd, 2012. Stephen says I believe in annoyed at first sight. And I said I've had that too. And Mark Brian said he knew on his first date with his wife Helen, and they have been together for 42 years.
40 some odd.
42, according to Mark.
They were fast in love right there.
Carolyn Wilkinson, I love her. She says, yep, puppies and babies. People, not so much. Billy says, do you believe in life after love? Because he's gay.
Oh.
And the gays
love the share.
They love share. They love share.
But he posted a nice meme there, the GIF. That's good.
Yeah. Oh, no, I posted the gift.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Julie Meek says, I believe in love at first date. It takes more time to truly learn about a person.
Oh, come on.
Than lust at first
Just
sight.
jump. Just take a leap.
They're
people.
They will be together 10 years on the 23rd. They moved very fast. They were only together 2 weeks before they moved in, and they were married a year later.
There
I said,
go.
I love this.
That's good.
But she does not believe in love at first sight.
She doesn't.
You have to have the lust to have the love, I think. Like it's, but
yeah,
the problem is, herein lies the problem. And there's Doug with some leggings on his head. The problem is that typically we're drawn to what we historically know. That means boys, you're chasing your mother, girls, you're chasing your father, sometimes the other way around, but you're probably repeating an unhealthy pattern. So if you see someone that you're attracted to and you have unhealthy patterns, you're probably going to jump for somebody that's terrible for you and live to regret it. And so that's the problem with going with attraction. I got to tell you, Doug reminds me so much of my grandfather George.
That's not
the one that you call a Nazi. He was a war hero, but he happened to be German in World War II on Normandy Beach.
He fought in Normandy Beach. Nobody said what side.
He was on the American side.
All right, so I have my radar ready to go.
You're gonna sneak peek it to the group?
I could sneak peek it to the group.
I wouldn't even pull this. I would just show them on the camera.
Right,
we're gonna post it.
I'm gonna airdrop these, and I'll be able to pull them up. Hang on, hold on.
My point was to just show them on the phone because you wouldn't have to futz with it, and they'd get to see it when we post it in a little while.
Well, no, this is a special viewers only.
Okay, viewers only. It is. Doug is pulling up something for the viewers.
Oh, I'm gonna pull it.
Tracy says there's some things you just don't use. A vibrator is one of them. I actually let a girlfriend of mine borrow one of my vibrators once, and I never asked for it back. I'm like, you can have it.
That's private.
She's laughing her ass off, and she says, "I believe in love at first sight."
Who does? Tracy?
Tracy does.
Nice.
And so, you and Bex, was it love at first sight? I thought
I think it was
talking a lot.
No, I think it was. I think they saw each other in the apartment complex or something. I think, and then it was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I think that's what happened. All right, so we're gonna
keep making my glasses more crooked.
Okay, I think maybe you're a little out of control over there with your nonsense. All right, so I'm going to share the screen. Here's tonight's radar, right here. And what is it? It's a toy poodle.
That's so cute.
Is it? Although this is kind of cheating because that looks like an AI toy poodle with grapes or very bad case of hemorrhoids. So I don't think I can really use that. I'll find another. I'll find another hopping dog there to use. But that's like where I'm going with that one.
Tracy says, "I love it." Well, we love you, Trace. We did do some hashtags. We've been doing that lately. So now we have to fucking make up stuff.
No, we don't have to do shit for nobody.
We don't have to do anything except say.
So we're white and dry because we're get it. We're saying dry.
Are we dry though?
I believe in love at first sight.
What am I doing? Okay.
What about blind people? Do blind people have love at first sight?
Wow. No, it's like another thing that they miss out on. Here, let me help you.
Oh, I'm in.
Anyway.
She helped me.
So we went to Sanibel today. We also went to Ding Darling. We highly recommend Ding Darling. We saw blue heron. We saw white heron. We saw white pelican.
We passed up seeing the pink spoonbills.
The pink spoonbills and the alligator were out on the first path. So when you get to Ding Darling, if you've never been before, at the gate, there is a path. So you park your car or your bike, or you bring
300 yards.
300 yards down. There's often a gator there and birds or whatever. And so then we went down further on the path, and these fish are just jumping clear out of the water. I'm talking 4 feet out of the water. You're like, what the fuck is happening? And lots of people, because snowbirds are still in town. We sat on the beach, had a beautiful lunch, little charcuterie. Stopped at La Casita again because it's a La Bargana.
So La Bargana.
It was $50,
and everybody that works there seems very happy,
including a big tip. And we just, we're going to eat it for dinner again tonight.
So Tracy says she loves Cher, best concert of her life. Interesting.
See, I thought that was specific to the gay guys. I didn't know the lesbians were, or am I just
I think it's for everybody.
You
I think it's for everybody. Cher's cool. I have no problem with Cher. She's legit. Best concert of your life.
It's really hard to say this. I mean, I love when we went to P-Funk. Everclear when we came to Florida.
Well, although that show wasn't that great.
It wasn't their best show, but I had a blast.
It was great that we were.
I gotta say, it's probably a 3-way tie between Kid Rock with Zach, Everclear, you and I here.
Yeah.
Everclear, the time that we made out in the rain the whole time.
Oh. Yeah, that was nice.
I also had a really good time on my way to Lollapalooza with my friend Donovan, who was so sweet to me today. I don't even know what to fucking say. He's the one that I was talking about yesterday, that he's never been a creep or anything like that.
Right.
And, a lot of guys will be creepy with me, especially, if we've ever been interested in each other or whatever, or dated or whatever. They're, for some, or if they're single, always think that, let me hit on Stacey.
They're gonna rekindle.
And it's dude, I like the nice guy. I will pounce on the nice guy's dick in the Volvo, in the Bass Pro Shops parking lot after I sucked it. Yeah. I'm your wife. Oh, you look like you're so sad.
I can't help it if I'm an attractive man.
In any case, I can't remember
All right.
where it was. Oh, one of the guys shared so many people have shared for us today. And
yeah, thank you everybody for sharing
that
and
video.
getting the video out.
Oh my God, it was so.
We do have some good viewership tonight, so it looks like it helped.
It's helped a little bit. We'll take every single bit of it.
Did you want to put that up?
Oh
you can't really put it up, right?
I can put it up. I'm going to in a minute.
Okay.
Why don't you to put the comment that's there?
Oh, the comment. It's a long comment. Why are you making up hashtags? My sister and I were talking about someone who does a lot of hashtags, and I asked what the purpose was. Will a hashtag redirect me to your main site?
So so we still don't have a website. A hashtag will basically, so we do hashtag for like different items that are trending. We'll talk about the items that are trending because people will search for the trending items. So when they search for, say, if they like right now, one of the things, what was today was one of the hashtags that we had.
Volvo sucking.
No, that was not a hashtag today. One of the hashtags today was, oh Jesus, I just moved it. I can't find it. So say the hashtag last night was tarot. Yesterday, tarot was trending on TikTok. Everybody was looking for tarot. So if I put hashtag tarot and talk about tarot, we'll get some of that audience. So we have audience that we've developed, obviously, from people we know.
We will steal people.
Without spending money on advertising, we have to, people need to see us. People don't even know we're out there because there's so much content on the internet. So by associating with certain different hashtags, we get more coverage. We've created our own hashtag marital hate for our podcast. And then we have a couple for different things that we do. So for example, things I put on Doug has its own hashtag. So if people are interested in that, they can follow that hashtag. So yeah, that's what we do. That is what we do. Okay, so what were we talking about? Oh, I wanted to pull this up on screen. This is the funniest fucking thing. So one of the things that I think is hilarious in the world is fucking town Facebook pages.
Town Facebook pages.
They're just the funniest fucking thing. And so this guy said he is looking for a guy to do a waterfall for his pool. Now, not everybody would know this, but I said to him, oh, Steve, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know you're going to have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast, which most of us know is the song Waterfalls by TLC.
Yeah.
Would you like to sing a verse?
No, I don't really like that song.
Well, I'm going to have to sing a verse if you don't.
Right. Well, I'll sing it with you then. Fine.
You have to drown my voice out.
Yep.
It goes, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know you're gonna have your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. You're not even singing the right tune.
You were singing out of cadence.
You weren't singing.
But I think you're moving too fast.
But that's not how it goes.
Yeah.
But that's not how it goes.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
What?
It goes. That's not how the song goes. I may not be able to match key, but I can match tune. Okay.
Fine.
In any case,
it was good enough.
It was not. You were throwing me off. It was terrible. We're not going to be a girl band.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the thing.
So
that was confusing to Steve. You know why? Steve had no idea what the fuck I was talking about. So I sent him a link to the song and we were able to measure that out, but to mash that out. But let me just you're Steve. All you want is a fucking waterfall.
Yeah, I want a guy.
And some wise ass on your town page with fucking ridiculous hair and a potty mouth podcast says, why is this woman telling me not to go chasing waterfalls?
Wait a minute. Am I moving too fast with this? I don't think I'm moving fast with this waterfall idea.
What kind of river and lake does she think I'm used to? I mean, there was a lake back home.
What is this lady
in Minnesota? We used to go ice fishing on it, but I wouldn't swim in there. It's too cold. I know you're going to have it your way or nothing it out.
I'm not moving too fast.
She thinks I sound like she sounds just like my wife, that bitch. Not that she's a bitch. I'm sure your wife is lovely. I'm a bitch for sure. Right. But I think you're moving too fast. just the fact that this poor man must have been so confused for like 5 minutes. Sorry, Steve. Then he messaged me on the marital hate page. We can't respond for some reason, and he messaged me to ask if we build waterfalls. And I had to explain that no, in fact, we do not.
He was in fact chasing waterfalls at that point.
We do not. I had to explain to him that we do not build waterfalls. That we, in fact, have a dirty podcast.
Yeah.
Tracy says shares a friend to all the gays.
Except, I don't know. I heard there was some stuff with Chaz. I think she was like not going to be invited to Chaz's wedding, or you know what it was? Because if she went to Chaz's wedding, she would be the whole story, and I guess she wanted to kind of like back off and let thing. But I don't know why. But I love Chaz Bono. I think Chaz Bono is the best thing ever.
Didn't he die?
No, Sonny Bono died, but Chaz Bono used to be Chastity Bono, and then transitioned and became Chaz Bono. And I'm just a big fan of Chaz Bono.
55 years old.
Yeah, about my age, a little younger. But she used to be on this show. She was like this little girl, and they tried to kind of, and yeah. But so happy now as a man.
Well, we don't know that.
It's Chaz.
We don't know that. We don't know
look
that.
Look at big smile. You don't smile like that.
He also looks miserable in this picture.
No, he looks like.
I'm just saying you don't. Here's the thing. We try to keep it real with you as much as possible, but most people don't do that. I mean, like, I'm sure there's somebody watching this right now that's like, oh, I could do that. Could you? Because we talk about some stuff. Like, we talk about our personal stuff. I'll talk about our fucking finances. Like, we talk about everything. Most people aren't comfortable being genuine. And even though we're genuine, there's certain things that we can't, like, talk about. Like, it's funny because there's times where you guys think that, like, we're mad at each other and we're just, like, putting on our company face, but, like, so we can tolerate each other and not, like, no, it's actually usually people think we're not fighting when we are fighting and fight. Like, you guys get it backwards.
Yeah, you guys.
If we're actually mad at each other, you have no idea because we
could be mad at each other right now.
We're not, but, like, sometimes we are. Mm. And sometimes we'll come right out. And
I'm
be
blaming
like,
you for the
we're
rain.
mad at each other right now. Like, we're struggling. And, we just try to keep it real. And I think that the thing is that most people don't. I wish we could have like let's start this, a website, a social media website, no censorship, called Authentic Book. We have to be authentic. You can't use any fucking filters. You have to be authentic.
Yeah. Nobody's going for that.
I am.
So you want to share Chaz, or what do you want to?
Chaz? Do you want me to share
here's
Chaz?
The thing: Chaz Salvatore Bono, which was Sonny's first name. So she took her dad's first name as the middle name and kind of kept her name. But yeah, put some Chaz up there.
I'm trying. I have problems.
I don't know. You have a lot more problems than Chaz Bono. I'll tell you that much. But imagine Sonny Bono and Sonny and Cher are your parents, and you end up. Yeah, look at that. Just look how happy. Chaz is very happy.
I'm always worried about anyone in the trans community because of
Chaz went for it.
The issues people have with transitioning, the issues people have with hormones. I always keep them in my heart because I worry. And but I want him to be happy. I don't know that he is or is not. Because
no, Chaz.
It's happy. The internet. I'm not going to assume that. I think everybody has their struggles, and I'm somebody that everybody thinks that my life is fucking great because I'm always joking around and goofy and stuff. But the reality is it's the fucking comedians that are the ones that fucking off themselves or drink themselves to death because they're fucking depressed. But you can't assume that somebody else's mood. You should always ask, and you should sincerely ask them, genuinely mean it. How many times have you needed somebody to be there for you? Yeah.
But you're Sonny and Cher's kid, and you end up doing all that, and you came out the other side, and you're doing your thing, and I applaud that.
I agree with. I don't want to assume anyone's happy any more than I want to assume.
Are you happy?
Most of the time, but I have my struggles.
So
Cyndi Lauper opened for her. I was in heaven. Oh wow!
I will say that sounds like an amazing show. I'm a big fan of Cyndi Lauper. She's got some good songs. Her version of "I Drove All Night" is outstanding. "Money Changes Everything," outstanding.
"Money Changes Everything" is amazing.
And there's Anyways, I don't know. She's all right with me, except for now she's pushing pharma for like.
I'm not a fan of that
for something. But what are you gonna do?
Tell her to stop that shit. And Tracy says Chaz is amazing.
And she's laughing at her. Don't laugh at Chaz. No, she's laughing at something. Chaz is amazing.
I cannot disagree with you about that. I just don't want to assume that he's happy because I don't want to, I don't want to make assumptions about anyone.
Let's get Chaz on the podcast.
I would love to have Chaz.
Chad's talking about dicks. Chaz will talk about. Well, I don't know what Chaz wants to talk about.
That's all right.
But I think I would like. What's it like? What was it like growing up? Cher as your mom.
Yeah, you have so well.
crazy.
You know what though? That's
Sonny. I would like because Sonny was a talented guy. He wrote a lot of songs.
Would you always feel like you were in their shadow?
Well, that's the thing. I would like to, yeah. And that
I will tell you this: if I was a dude, I would want to become a woman, so I could fucking steal Cher's clothes. But I would probably have to be cut in thirds. She's teeny.
Cher's but I like Cher is kind of badass. And she spent a lot of time with the Wrecking Crew and with Spectre and all those guys back in the early 60s. So she can hang. It's funny to see her when she's interviewed about the Wrecking Crew and stuff like that, because she's like got this legitness to her about like these musicians that played on all those records back in the day, and Leon Russell and Glenn Campbell and So I don't know. She's legit. I don't know. So we've got the new Beetlejuice out.
From Wednesday.
Yeah, from Wednesday, yeah. And she would be the perfect person for this. So there's Winona Ryder. That's supposed to be her daughter. And
Moira
Rose from Kathleen O'Hara. So it's a little village. Look out, people. It's going down.
The juice is loose.
It's called Beetlejuice, and it's the sequel to Beetlejuice. It's a phenomenal name. Michael, you can't go wrong with Michael Keaton.
Don't say it the third time.
You cannot go wrong with Michael Keaton. If you want to see Michael Keaton at his best, watch Night Shift with Henry Winkler, directed by Ron Howard. Amazing. He should have done more comedies. I wish he had done more comedies. I think the guy's a riot.
Tracy, we're back to
Chaz.
To Chaz. He was a beautiful little girl, but I'm glad he's happier now in his own skin as a man. Again, we don't know. He's all about helping others and that need it in the transitioning community. Well, I love anyone who's about helping others. But again, like a lot of the time, people who are helping other people who are making other people laugh, there's the people that struggle the fucking most. And nobody thinks to check on them. But you know why they're checking on everybody else? Because nobody checks on them.
I think
who checks on you?
We've hit a nerve here.
We have. But I got to tell you, I have people that check on me. Tracy checks on me. Ann checks on me. Darcy checks on me. Oh my God, there's so many.
None of you bitches check on me, so bite me.
Christina, Zach, you wouldn't tell them even if they asked. But yes, please ask him.
Yeah.
Zach, Christina, Jen down the street, my friend Ann, my little church friends. So I think that like I really hope he's okay, but I just don't want to assume he's happy. I don't want to assume I would like to assume everyone's happy, but I also want to be there to validate their feelings.
Well, if it wasn't for so many people fake booking and being fake, we would know if you're happy or not. We should have like a thing every day. You put on a thing on Facebook, and it's like a happy face or sad face or angry face.
Let's all just start like putting our mood throughout the day.
Current mood.
I'm a middle-aged woman going through fucking menopause. It could change by the fucking second.
Current mood. Watch your ass is what it is.
We were watching asses today. We check out ladies' asses together.
Oh, some lady came by on the beach with like she was all tattooed on her back and she had a thong bikini on. And what'd you say? Happy birthday?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I got better at home.
Aww. See, that was very nice.
Yeah. What do you want?
Oh,
you want the ass tonight, don't you?
I don't not want it. Actually, last night we were kind of talking about, last night or a couple nights ago, we were talking about TikTok. And I saw this today and it just made me laugh.
Just checking to make sure TikTok.
that made me laugh out loud. I was like, oh yeah, that's somebody nailed it.
You are not wrong.
So anyway, I thought it was kind of funny, but Not that I buy into all the spying crap. I think there's just too much data to look at. I don't think anybody can like sit there and do that. But what they can do with
they have flagged certain people
with
based
AI,
on their...
they can parse so much more data.
So they've actually I actually saved this. Where is it? CNBC did an article on the FBI and the White House were likely coerced the social media platforms. So it's very easy, and of course there's evidence there, and if you chase the article down, you're welcome to, that there's significant evidence that they targeted conservatives, particularly ahead of an election. I was shut down how many times? Probably 10, 20.
You were shut down quite a bit.
Like more than I was available, I was shut down. It was ridiculous. And of course that impacts people's businesses. I mean, it could be why we got shut down yesterday, because I say anti-government, anti-Facebook shit. Who knows? But yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I've actually looked back on some of my memories, and the thing that I've shared is gone. So like, or not available or whatever. But like, I just wonder, like, it's really hard, right? Is it?
Well, if you shared something that somebody else posted,
yeah.
If somebody else, if you shared something else somebody posted, they may have pulled it down.
Yeah.
The original poster may have pulled it down.
But what I was going to say, and before we got off track, is I think I don't think Facebook has an obligation to the government to like kind of do one thing or the other, but I think Facebook does have an obligation to, and I've seen this rampant on YouTube, fake stuff, like harmful fake.
But why is it okay for the news networks to do it? Because they do.
Well, I don't know that they come out and put out anything absolutely fake.
They absolutely
but they will exaggerate.
They
stuff
have absolutely done that. They were caught doing it during COVID. They were caught showing hospitals that were not the hospitals that they identified, that were not.
Well,
the time
they should have a
identified.
disclaimer that says that. But what I'm saying,
they didn't. They lied. They got caught red-handed.
Okay, they need, if they're going to use,
But my point is
material from a different place and time, they should disclaimer that. I'm agreeing with you.
But they were caught in a lie. So my point to you is, let's apply. Let's not say it's okay for the news to do it, but nobody else can, and it's their job. I'm not saying it's okay to news.
How about everyone to social media?
How about everyone? Every single person out there has a responsibility for themselves to do their own investigating. Because who do you trust Facebook to censor people?
I don't trust anybody with anything.
That's my point.
Period. But here's my thing. If
who's the judge?
Listen. All I know is I'm seeing a lot of fakes. Like I see Steve Harvey comes up on an ad on pushing something, and I'm watching and I'm like, well, his voice sounds sort of like Steve Harvey, which could be AI Steve Harvey, but it doesn't match up with his lips. So it's like. And I saw somebody else and
I understand that, but we have in the legal system a caveat emptor, let the buyer beware. We must beware of the information that's shared to us. And I think that the point I'm trying to make, while I agree with you that there's plenty of fake stuff out there on social media, is that there's just as much fake stuff on the fucking news. No matter what you're watching.
I wouldn't say just as much, but there's certainly a bias on the news. There's certainly a bias on the news on all fronts. But what I'm saying
my point is you have to question everything. You have to question everything you read, everything you see. You need to be asking questions. And what I don't like is the idea of who is the boss of deciding what's what. Because I don't trust.
I don't know what the answer is, but I would rather have all these. The only responsibility Facebook has is to keep blatantly false stuff off of.
But they have already been caught manipulating their terms of service to shut down people whose opinions that they didn't agree with.
I'm not talking about opinions they don't approve of.
I understand that.
I'm talking about,
but they cannot be trusted.
Legit fake stuff.
They can't be trusted to do that
because
they can't be trusted to do that because they've already shown that they.
Okay. I don't trust them. You don't trust them, right?
Yeah.
And we're agreeing on that. But I will say this. So what happens is, and it happens with the news. Oh, so-and-so is being investigated for this. Okay, so it causes a scandal for that person. It's a black mark. Nobody ever goes back and finds out. So, like, people can launch whatever. And now I'm seeing celebrities being sort of used as spokespeople when they're clearly not. And there's, what recourse is it? Like, are we the fucking wild west?
But here's the thing. There's recourse for that within the legal system. They get to sue the people that post that. 1. 2, everything can be traced back to a fucking IP address.
Yeah.
3, I'm just saying that I do not trust any of these people to be the judge. So I'd rather have the information out there and everybody can judge for themselves. Yes, most people are fucking idiots, but I can't control that. What I can say is I don't want the government or a private company who has their own interests censoring anything, because I don't trust them to do it. I don't trust them to do anything. I mean, for fuck's sake, how many products have we found out that have been on the market? They knew that there were fucking problems with the product and then they put it to fucking market. Corporations are in it to make fucking money. They don't give a shit about you. The people in the fucking government, maybe there's a few that go there and they're like, I want to make the world a better place. But if they fucking stay there, they're fucking slimy as shit, because you can't stay there if you're not. So I don't trust any of these motherfuckers. I trust you, the 16 people watching this podcast right now. I usually trust you.
So therefore, where do you get your information from? Okay, all right, well, unemployment numbers, right? Oh, you can't believe the unemployment numbers.
You really can't.
But
talk to
the Division of Department of Labor, there will be statistical data on numbers of people that are working.
But my point, see, right now, are you counted in the unemployed?
Not at the moment, no.
Are you working for anyone?
Well, no, I'm self-employed.
You're self-employed technically.
Yeah.
But you're not in the roles anywhere as self-employed.
Well, I should be, because
we own an LLC.
I put a Schedule C last year.
We have an LLC.
Yeah.
It's a business that, so last year we did not have did we have the LLC yet? I can't remember.
I think we did for last year's.
I can't remember. I think we did a Schedule C last year, but this year we own a business. You didn't draw a salary.
Right.
So because you didn't draw a salary, on paper, okay, you're unemployed.
Right. So
you are not.
You're making my point.
You are not counted in the unemployment numbers. So the numbers. So my point to you is, yes, those numbers are inaccurate. You and I have discussed this a million times. The way you know things is by talking to people and doing your own research.
But you can talk to as many people as ask, but if they're getting their information from the stupid internet,
if you want to talk about the unemployment numbers, all you have to do is talk to people in your community. You'll know that people in your community are not working. And that's the thing that we're missing today is we don't have community. We don't have town hall. We don't have, of course, places have town hall. Berkeley, Massachusetts still has open town hall meeting. Situate, like nobody gets involved in their, people are so disconnected. That's why I want to bring people together so we can talk about things, so we can be with people that are honest and, forthright and authentic and live with integrity, because I don't trust anybody on the news. Maybe there's a couple people on the internet that I'm like, okay, they have a good point there, but I trust people like that I can touch.
Touching people.
It's not that we get this close to agreeing on most stuff.
Yeah.
But I just do not think Facebook should be censoring anything. I don't trust them to fucking do it. That's where we disagree. We both agree that it's hard to get good information. I believe that doing your own research, asking the hard questions and talking to people is a far better solution than watching CNN.
Okay. So everywhere you turn, right? If I'm buying a car, what do? Get a Carfax. How do I know Carfax is good? Just because
I cross-check everything.
So that's my thing. It's like, where's the information? Now, I think you can get the information just like with your health, right? If you were just a standard, person, you have to have a certain level of intellect and ability and time and all this stuff to go and try to piece together like your 8 pieces, like say, just take a number, 8 pieces of information to make a decision on something. Do I want to support this bill, or do I want to support this store that just had a scandal?
Yeah, we live in the information age. It's a problem. But so, I was just trying to say that we're not that far apart on our opinion on this. I understand how you feel.
Yeah.
I just said that we disagree this far apart. I want to move. I wanted to just reference this article real quick and move forward. Is that cool?
Yeah. Let's catch. We check on us back. She meant about checking on you.
Yeah. So, I try to.
Ann says there's no reason to censor. It's only because you don't agree with their point of view. It's biased, and we all look biased as hell, and look who owns them.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, the thing is, both sides are owned and both sides are
But
biased.
that's the point. That's the point. She's
And
not saying
so
one
that-
side or the other.
So that's what I'm saying is like, where do you get the information instead of just saying everything's biased or
Okay,
whatever?
you've said it 3 times.
No, but you made a good point. You're like, talk to people, do this, do that. So I think it would be very helpful if we start to think about, all right, where is a good source of information?
Right here, marital hate.
Yeah.
This is where you should get your news.
You know, is
marital hate.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know.
For me, I like. Listen, I like when you have intelligent people that make opposing points. I always find that to be helpful because then I can weigh it out. So yes, there's probably television shows that do that. I don't know. I haven't really seen one. I certainly don't think that The View is that. I don't think that Real Time with Bill Maher is that. I think Rogan does a great program because there's some pretty in-depth conversation. And I know Doug recently gave me shit about that. Like he's like, I'm not getting my news from Rogan. It's not that I'm getting my news from Rogan. I'm sitting and learning based on a conversation that I'm observing. And then y'all know me, I dive down the rabbit hole. They're like, oh, polar bears will attack me. And I'm like, is that true? Like, what about polar bears? Like, what about these researchers? Like, I go down the rabbit hole. I go down the rabbit hole. Doug does not have the fucking kind of time I have. I'm bored out of my fucking mind. If I was still working and shit, I probably wouldn't have time. I wish I was fucking working.
Well,
I wish I didn't have time.
So if you're on the go, right, and you're kind of Joe Dumbass, and you're like, oh, something comes up on Facebook.
But that's the thing. You have to say I can't speak intelligently about it.
And a lot of people will just take that and run with it.
Because I have said many times, actually, it's funny because I've said many times on the podcast, I don't know enough about that to speak intelligently.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We say
and by the way, but there's been a few times that I've been like, you don't know enough about that to speak intelligently. And I'm sure you don't appreciate that. But I mean, it's something I would say about myself.
Well, I think the reason I would react negatively to that, it's like, all right, you had the chance to build your case. You're half a goddamn trial lawyer anyways in your crazy
Rob
brain.
does say I'm a better lawyer than he is, but I just want to move on.
And I
just want to move on.
And I operate more from a gut feeling and you know, versus I cannot recite stats and this, that, and the other
that's
thing.
great, but I still want to move on.
Right,
but I have to cover this article that we were talking about in the first place. So let's just try to move by this as fast as possible because I understand your point. They understand your point. A federal appeals court on Friday limited the scope of a district court ruling restricted communications between government agencies and social media companies. But the appeals panel agreed that several federal offices and agencies, including the White House, likely violated First Amendment by coercing the platform's content moderation decisions. The appeals court decision means that some federal agencies, the State Department, Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, and the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases will not be subject to the injunction. Federal appeals court on Friday limited the scope of the district court ruling that restricted communications between government agencies and social media companies, while also finding that several agencies likely violated the First Amendment. The ruling will make it easier for several federal agencies to communicate with social media companies such as Meta. So even though they violate it, they're like, yeah, go ahead. It's fine. Do what you want to do.
But go back to that first statement there, right above the photo. The appeals court decision means that some federal agencies, the State Department, blah, 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 and allergy and infectious diseases will not be subject to the injunction.
Yeah, but
so they're leaving.
So they're
that,
saying,
I think that's the thing that jumped out at me.
So the whole thing is like,
those people can do whatever they want.
By the way,
no injunction for them.
And this is an old article, by the way. This is back from September. So I don't.
I was wondering why the picture of Biden was from August.
But the reason I say this is because it was Elon Musk shared it just the other day.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he shared it the other day, but I had seen it then, and I was like, oh, isn't that interesting? So they're saying both that not only did they coerce and violate people's First Amendment rights, but they're going to be able to still keep doing it. Just so you know. God bless America, land of the free. And I fucking love my country, but I hate my fucking government. And I think that a lot of people agree with me about that. That's so. Perhaps that covers my conspiracy. We talked about the waterfalls. Freaknik, they did a documentary, I believe it's on Hulu, about Freaknik, which was like this big party in Atlanta that would get out of control.
Freaknik.
I remember being on the news back in the 90s.
Yeah, but the news is biased. There probably nothing happened.
Okay, but I don't know why you have to just keep going because I don't like.
No, that's not directed at you. I'm directing at Freaknik.
In any case, there's a documentary about it. I'm curious to see if anybody watched it. I definitely want to watch it.
I kind of want to watch Freaknik.
And Anne says, "Oh, Stacy, I will give you a rabbit hole that would be very interesting." I don't know if I can take another one, Anne. I got to tell you, sometimes I wish I'd taken the other pill.
Is it Moon Colony?
I love moon colonies. I want
underground moon colony.
I would like my own moon colony. And then
depends what side you're on, the dark or the light.
I had a couple little notes.
What'd you have there?
Well, so
I had a note.
It's only $9.19. Oh, that's not what I want. I want
only we can wrap this up and go have snacks.
Fucking Apple today. I got to share this with you guys. It's hilarious. These people are fucking so out of touch. So we have, because we're a small business, between the podcast and Doug's design work, we have an Apple business account. And, of course, all of our devices are from them. So they offer us like tier 2 support or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh.
In any case, I emailed these motherfuckers today. Is that the right one? I hope it is. They email me. "We want to hear from you so we can continue to offer the best services and solutions to our business customers, blah, blah, blah. Take this survey." There's no prize. There's no here's some candy. Here's $100 off your Apple purchase. Here's an Apple gift card. No, they want me
to spend an
take
hour.
Time out of my business day to spend 20 minutes answering their fucking survey. Are you fucking kidding me? Know your fucking target audience. It's like almost as bad as the whole fucking Bud Light nonsense. Jesus Christ, you people. You're all fucking stupid and I hate you. I'm just kidding. I wish you peace, love, and happiness.
Nice.
I just don't like corporations and they're just stupid. I like people. I like small businesses. I like community. I like your beautiful cock.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I would like,
even if you sometimes annoy me.
I would like to have to. I would like to have my what?
Your liberal nonsense.
My liberal nonsense. Interesting.
I just wish we could talk about things and move on.
I want everybody to meet in the middle. That's my thing. I think everybody's got a path to somewhere.
Hey, I'm not saying it's easy.
No, it's not easy.
It's not easy to be partners with somebody who has different views than you. But if we can have sex parts together, we have the sex parts together.
We meet in the middle.
Continue to like one another. Y'all can have an intelligent conversation and disagree.
Yeah.
I still have sex with him, even though I don't agree with his politics. Y'all can get along. But you know what? Here's the problem. If you and I can't get along, or they and I can't get along,
then nobody's getting along because
how can we expect
easy
those
going.
Fucking idiots in Washington to fucking get along? I don't think we're easy going. We're both
think
nuts.
all of them are idiots. I just think it's a broken system that needs an enema.
I don't agree with you, but that's okay. I think
you think there's people there that are. I
just want to move on. I just think it's a lot worse than you do. And then some guy named Michael Alboms was nice to me on Twitter yesterday. I was supposed to say hi. I forgot to.
Nice. What's up, Michael?
Let's see. Accidentally let the Jeep fly? Oh shit, yeah. Oh my God, you guys. I meant to tell you this yesterday. I was like, I can't tell you. I'll tell you on the podcast. So we were getting ready to go out, but I wanted to warm the Jeep. I've been trying to warm the Jeep up before we leave the house because it's getting old. 210,000 miles on, it's falling apart. And so
mechanic said to do it, even though it was 90 degrees or whatever in the garage. But he says
the engine's not warm.
Yeah, because it says the throttle body needs to warm up. It's a Chrysler thing.
I go in the car, throw the clutch in. Put my right foot in the car, throw the clutch in because I'm going to do something else. I just want to start it. My Jeep's a stick. My emergency brake doesn't work. I leave it in gear. So it jumps a little bit forward. I threw it in the fucking neutral before it hit the bikes and the washer and dryer. That was not my finest moment. And today my flip-flop went out, flew out the side of the Jeep when I hit a curb. So I was trying to keep my flip-flop from flopping out and I hit the curb in the process because I was trying to catch it with my foot. So that was not my finest moment either. I think we should get Cards Against Humanity to sponsor the podcast.
Yeah. We were talking about that last night.
We're trying to think of what our nicknames. So we keep having these kids in the neighborhood. They all come by for snacks and drinks and whatnot. How many was there? 4 today? 5?
God, they're multiplying.
They're multiplying. I think that there's about 12 of them now. So I they're eating out of meat sticks in home. They love meat sticks. The meat sticks are their favorite.
They love the meat sticks. Yeah, but I don't think we should be giving them organic meat sticks. We should just get the,
What do you want me to give them?
It's an expense. I'm trying to feed myself meat sticks.
We probably spend $20 a month feeding the free range children. If it gets to be more than 20, we can have a conversation about the
All
budget
right.
for feeding free-range children.
Fine.
But
All
do you
right.
not remember being a free-range kid as a child?
No, I went home.
Don't you
and
want to
got
be the
food.
nice old people?
My parents would spank me if I tried to get food from somebody else.
Do you want to be the nice old people on the corner?
You know what? Nice is overrated. I'm typical. I was nice till today. Now I'm gonna be jerk Doug.
Why?
Jerk Doug.
Okay, so
Get off
you're
my
like,
lawn.
oh, the world is such a wonderful place. I trust the government and the media, but I don't want to give the neighborhood
I didn't say
children
I trust
snacks.
the government and the media. Good
You
gravy.
do more than I do. Way more than I do.
You think everybody's like got this? They're all going to these owl meetings in the woods,
literally
sacrificing
do.
kids, sacrificing kids, and yeah, I don't know.
So you don't think that anything happened on Epstein Island that shouldn't have
I'm
happened?
saying that things happened on that island. I will tell you that much.
Okay, well there you go.
I'm not saying that.
You're not saying that Bohemian Grove didn't happen.
I don't know if it happened or not. Who gives a flying? I'm
But
not
here-
going there. It doesn't affect
but
me.
don't discredit what I have to say with
No,
making blanket statements.
No.
Like
What
that's-
I'm saying is that it's completely out of our control. Why
Maybe-
should we let it bother?
But maybe it is. But you took a shot at me and insulted my views on the world. And I'm going to, if you're going to insult me or attack my viewpoints, I'm going to defend them. And you said you believe in the owl, that people go in the woods and worship an owl. And you know for a fact that that's true.
So, yeah, they go in the woods. And
Okay,
worship an
but
owl.
don't act like
I don't
I'm
lose
some
any
fucking
sleep.
no. Stop it! Don't act like I'm an idiot for feeling that way. Don't act like
Well,
I'm
don't
an
ask
idiot.
it like an idiot that I feel my way.
I'm not
That's how
saying
you
that-
meet in the middle,
But
folks.
I'm not saying that you're an idiot. I didn't say that. I said I wanted to move on.
No, let's move on.
But it's not. But it like you were like mocking me and my
You were
beliefs.
saying, well, you like the government and you like
You
trust this
do.
and
You
all that
trust
stuff.
them more
Well,
than I do. You
Who's the
trust them,
idiot now?
you trust them more than I do.
Yes, I do.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
But I don't appreciate you mocking my beliefs.
You were mocking my beliefs.
I was
first.
not. I was not mocking your beliefs. I said you believe it more than I do.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
Okay, well, we're gonna move on from that. I bought some clothes from Shein. We bought from Shein pajama bottoms, some rubber ducks, a swimsuit, and some sex toys. Sex toys, garbage.
Made of lead.
Ducks, not as good quality as the ones I've gotten off Amazon, but
will work.
cheap.
Yeah.
And they work.
They're free.
So I
for
will
other
order
people.
ducks from them again if they are the same price.
Mhm.
Swimsuit is literally ripping apart at
Starting
the
to come
seams.
apart. It actually worked on
once.
you though. It looked really good on
Look
you.
good, fit, tankini. It was like not like it didn't show abdomen, but I have a long torso, so I need something that's a two-piece, and or long torso, I guess. But yeah, it's already falling apart. But you got those pants. How are the pants?
The pants are good. They're a little like I don't like stuff that's like artificial fibers, and
Yeah, no, it's
there was
okay.
a good artificial fiber, but they're fun, and yeah, they're fun, and I'll wear them around.
Okay. So I would say that if I were buying from Shein, I would expect that 50% of the stuff would be good.
Not going to be that great.
It's cheap crap, but you might get lucky. It's like buying a lottery ticket.
You might get lucky. And going on a match date, you might get lucky.
Maybe. I don't know if anybody knows this, but Joanne Fabrics has filed for bankruptcy.
Yes, they did. Hopefully, that's just to restructure some debt. But
That's what they're hoping to do. They're
think
trying to
we
keep the stores and the
I think
website
we need
open.
stores like that open.
But the problem is that we've got Joann's, we've got Michael's, we've got Hobby Lobby, and I think they have a fair amount of crossover in what they carry, and they're trying to compete with one another. And I think that there needs to be enough room in the market for everybody. I don't know why I'm so itchy. It's probably from being at the beach. I would love to make my own clothes. I don't know that I have the skill or the patience. And
I don't. Does
but
Hobby
I would love
Lobby
to.
and Michael's sell that much? Well, Michael's might sell the fabric, like the.
I don't think Michael
but
sells fabric.
Joann's
I think
is-
Joanne might be the only one that
Yeah,
sells fabric.
Yeah. But
But more
there
people
is a
are-
lot of overlap.
More
there.
people are starting to make clothes. Like it's like
Yeah.
a thing that's trending right now. But a lot of people are buying used fabric and upcycling it.
Like our friend from Vermont.
Yeah, we know a woman who sells antique linens from France. They go
like
for a fortune.
legit. Yeah.
I'm so itchy.
You're right.
I'm just itchy.
Oh, that's craziness. Well, there were
didn't
some
have a shower.
no-seams at the thing. I jumped in the shower.
No, it's like
after
more
we got home.
overall skin itchiness. Like,
Ooh. Oh,
honestly, I might jump in the pool.
Oh.
In
In the rainy pool.
It's a little cold. It's cold.
It went down a couple degrees since the other day. I could check.
Oh my god. I think I saved a screenshot of this. Hopefully I did, because it was the funniest
All right.
fucking thing I had ever seen in my life. So this woman on the Cape Coral page, God love her. This is Steven. Okay, so
Oh, by the way, somebody shared that video of me doing a dancing queen on my shirt
on TikTok.
Somebody shared that. That might be going viral. You might be looking at the
Just
next
because
big.
one person shared it doesn't mean it's going viral.
Well, you never know.
Is this the one?
No.
No, this is the golden shower from
Golden milk.
yesterday. No, so anyway, this woman is like, it was the other day. I don't have the screenshot, but anyway, it's probably best because So she's like, I got pulled over for an expired registration and got a ticket. But now that I have the new registration, if I show them, will they discount the ticket? Because in some places, I guess they'll do that.
Yeah, right.
That like if you show them in 24 hours or whatever. I thought that you'd get pulled off the road if you weren't registered, but what do I know?
Yeah, you should be. You should be pulled off the road.
So in any case, she wanted to know if she could get her money back. And they're like, well, how long was it expired for? Like, I can understand 30 days, like there's some sort of grace period or whatever where they give you a slap on the wrist. 11 months. It was 11 months old. Expired, and she's like, "Can I get a discount?" She's like, I wonder if it's the same lady that returned the 3-year-old sofa to Costco. Honest to God, this woman,
people are crazy.
Some people are fucking nuts. Let's see what else we have. I've got. Oh, I read something about the different frequencies of people's energy, and they said that authenticity was the highest frequency.
Oh.
I don't know if you know this.
But you're a authentic coach.
But it don't get more authentic than this, baby. I don't think it does.
Baby. Your first name ain't Baby. It's Janet. What is going on with my Chuck Woolery hair tonight? What is going on up there?
Can I give you a haircut again yet? Because the sides are looking a little long.
Sides are a little long.
I would like to take your short. I would like to take your shorts.
No, I'm not. You want to take my shorts? But yeah, this is crazy. Shorter. This is crazy. Anyway. Maybe it was the you know what it was I did comb my hair after I took a shower. That's what happened.
Good times.
So anyways, what do you got?
I would also like to talk about having a reality show for people who need therapy, and the prize goes to the person who makes the most progress.
How do you measure that progress though?
That's determined by the therapist. They work through a room, like they have it's a whole program.
They have to be awarded points, like mommy issues, daddy issues, trauma.
No, it's about
PTSD.
their progress. It's about their progress. It's about their
right
progress.
now they're awarded points because they've
ability to self
decrease. Yeah.
So it could be a ability. I'm so itchy. I'm literally scratching my butt right now. It's my butt that's itchy. It's not my butt crack or my butt hole. It's just my butt. Because I think it's from the sand, but also under here.
Yeah, we should wrap up. It's already 9:30. Let's wrap it up and get you in the shower.
Oh, I wasn't done though. I want to talk about the reality show for people.
All right. So here's how I would score it. I would give scores on a 0 to 10 for progress, and then after each week they would grade everybody, and there would be a leaderboard. And then the poor guy at the bottom is going to be like, I don't know, my kids left me.
Well, maybe they aren't told that.
Oh, they don't know where they are in the progress.
They don't know.
That's good. And then the worst one gets eliminated. And then what happens?
No, they don't eliminate anybody.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Everybody, no, hear me out. You have a house.
Yeah.
And it's and so they have group therapy
of people that have some issues.
Yeah. You have group therapy. You have individual therapy, and you work with different clinicians, and you have different therapeutic exercises.
Yes.
And you're graded on your ability to, for example,
to improve.
Well, no, I'm thinking about things like stay in the present moment, to be able to, communicate with people effectively, conflict resolution.
Yeah.
Things like conflict resolution, but not people being able to maintain their composure. Mm-hmm. In difficult situations.
I have a great name for the show, by the way.
What should it be called?
Better Person.
Oh, wow.
This week on Better Person.
Who is the better person?
So here's the thing,
it's all about being a better person. So everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
And maybe they do some charity work. That'd be nice.
But here's the thing: like, if you lose, it's not a contest. It can't be a contest.
Tracy says, "Have you gotten a call from the CDC regarding children's vaccinations? I got 2 calls and my answers were recorded." You had told us about this before. I have not gotten a call, but I also have my phone set up so I don't get calls from people I don't like. Anne says, "Secret societies of Bohemian Grove." Yep, we're familiar with it. Tracy says, "Michael's, Joanne's, Hobby Lobbies all sell fabric." Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know Michael sold fabric.
For some reason, I kind of remember
like
somebody getting fabric from there at some point in their life.
One of the Anna.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sorry. I think I cut you off. So the
better person. It's like, it's like The Biggest Loser. Like, I know there was a thing that like somebody won, but they all win because they're better.
Yeah.
But so you got to take the competition aspect, and it's just a reality show.
It could just be a reality show, but like, but there could be like rewards. Like you could be that like, okay, you're
you've overcome your fear.
Well, like, okay, like in the Hunger Games, in the Hunger Games, the whole concept is that you go and you try to get sponsors.
Try not to die.
So what happens is while you're on the show, you get sponsors. So people see you and they're like, oh, this person needs a job. Well, they help them find a job. Or this person needs glasses. They help them get glasses. Or like this person needs to get laid. They get them a prostitute. Like maybe they help people with all of their problems. I don't know. I just think that, let's stop.
Good idea for show.
Reality shows where fucking people are awful to each other and do shitty stuff, and let's have a reality show where everybody has a happy ending, or at least we try to give people a happy ending. And like, there's something positive on fucking television, something that makes you laugh, something that makes you smile. Maybe it makes you be a better person. That's actually something that's really interesting. So we watch all the bad television because I can't do. I'm trying to put my leg on.
What are you trying to do?
I want to put my leg on you. We watch all the bad television, especially if I'm not feeling well. We'll watch really bad. And in the next 2 days, it's going to rain.
Oh, it's going to rain. We're going to watch.
And I got a little bit of sunburn today. So we're probably not going to be doing much the next couple of days, even though we want to. By the way, we're doing a podcast on Sunday because it is our 1 year to the day anniversary of the pod. 210 episodes so far, 211 tomorrow, 212 will be Sunday. What do y'all think about that? In any case, we do this podcast.
This is kind of a reality show.
It's like a reality show. We're trying to keep it positive. We watch the bad reality shows, and the bad reality shows that we watch, like Love is Blind, get us communicating about our relationship. Like we watch other people and we're like, what are they doing?
And you notice traits, you may notice communication issues, you notice
we take things out of it that we can learn from, and like in a positive way.
But I think we look for that stuff, right? I mean,
we do.
We kind of look for that. So I don't know if everybody else does,
because we talk about stuff as we watch it. Actually, we like cooking shows, but we only like cooking shows if we learn while we watch.
I want to learn how to dice something.
I want edutainment. I'd like to think that this podcast is edutainment.
I hope it is.
Do you guys think this podcast is edutainment or borderline pornographic? Or
we looked at vibrators before. I didn't know what half of those. There's holes that those vibrators go in that I've never seen.
Okay, I'm going to pull this back up again just because I'm not sure what half of this is either. If any of you guys know, we would appreciate it if you could let us know.
All right. So
So
some of these are pretty straightforward.
Hang on. Okay.
I don't know what that first one is.
I think you wrap that around your clit.
Really?
And I think that goes around your clit.
For $129?
Yeah. I think this can go on your clit or lick and suck you, and then you can also take that for your G spot. I think that's for your clit. Go with it. That goes on your fingers.
You can do whatever.
That's the dolphin. This goes on the hole. This goes on the clit. Good times.
Okay, this is getting a little bit more graphic than I thought of.
This just goes directly on a spot, and there's nubs for it. And
you have removable.
I can't do that. These focus nonsense. Nope.
Not sure what that is.
Wraps around your clit.
No, what is the focus nonsense?
Which focus?
Focus. What is focus?
You're putting it like right on your clit.
All right.
Like that little tiny.
Whatever floats your boat.
Okay, you have to be able to see it.
Okay.
This is just old school, plain bullet. What? That's a G-spot vibrator. So
it's a Pulsus.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's got a remote. Is that what the remote is right there?
That's the remote.
3-button remote.
Yep.
It also opens your garage door.
They even have ones that open with iPhone apps, or they'll play your music. What the fuck is that? I'm not doing that.
What the hell is that?
That goes in 2 holes. Or you can go on your clit and in your
No. That's a reflex rabbit.
Yes, you can go in both.
Yeah, that doesn't go both holes.
I'm reading it.
Does it? What's it say?
I'm reading it.
The one on the left looks like something from the 70s or the 60s, like from Proctor Silex.
I will tell you a story. Let me just tell you a story right now. I used to have a sex toy that it was like half of this, just looked like that. And it was purple. Like, it didn't look like a dick or anything like that. My daughter came in my room one day. I was cleaning out a drawer. It was there. She goes, "Mommy, what's that?" And I go, "Oh, it's my neck massager." Close the drawer, think nothing of it. Apparently, when I left the house,
She went and
my
got it.
daughter comes out and she's going, and her older sisters informed her exactly what it was and why she should not be rubbing it on her neck. And that's probably a story she will never live down. Okay, go for 2 for 1 pleasure with the ultra flexible Flex Rabbit 1 vibrator. Unique U-shaped design of the vibrators for more than it looks. It hugs your pelvic region to deliver perfect amount of pressure. Both your G-spot and clitoris will be simultaneously sent into overdrive.
Nice
and
pelvic
fired
hug.
up even better. Blah 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 blah.
Okay,
blah,
so
blah,
now we
blah,
know
blah.
where it goes.
Wow, I thought you were going to put it in your butt.
Oh.
Used by women and couples.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Anal butt.
Anal butt. Isn't that
Round
superfluous?
star. Nope. Balloon.
Balloon knot.
Not. Does anybody have any other phrases they may have used?
Wait. Sharing this tab with stream. Okay, all right. I don't know.
I was sharing. What I was doing was doing a search of
Search.
the different terms that they may or may not be using for butthole.
All right.
So yeah, this one's got attachment. I can't.
That's a Proctor Silex.
That's just what the fuck are you supposed to do with that?
That looks like a orange, a half peeled orange.
I can't even with this stuff. This is just crazy.
What is it? There's a roller ball. What is
What
that?
is that? I don't know.
It looks like a pizza cutter or a pie. You know, that's a pie crust
This
crimper.
is stressing me out. Well, that looks like the Buzzy.
The Buzzy.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't know what's happening here.
I don't know what to say, but I will say a warming vibrator. Jesus Christ!
Not in this heat.
All I will say is that
Vibrable.
wow.
C rings.
They have a whole anal injury. And
Look at flange. That didn't have a flange. That doesn't have a flange.
you do not want to put it up your
Nope.
butt if it doesn't have a flange, kids. No. I would not put that.
I'm
in
not
my
putting
ass.
anything glass anywhere.
That you can put in your butt. You can put that in your butt. You can put those in your butt.
Whatever
do
you
not put
want.
that in your butt. Don't do that.
If you like.
Don't do that. Don't put it in your butt. Only if it has a flange.
And Tracy says, whoop whoop.
And if you want to have a really good time, get yourself an epileptic lesbian. Give her a butt plug that has a strobe light on the end.
The
Or
strobe
you
light
wear
causes
one.
the seizure.
Sorry, you wear one. You wear a butt plug with a flashing light on the end, a strobe light, and she'll have a seizure, and you can scissor, and that's the only time it's scissoring is ever going to be fun. So
Yeah,
you
it
do
makes
that.
that noise too.
Do that with your friends. Oh God, it's 9:42.
It is.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, I am grateful for all the people that supported the podcast, especially right now, especially the people that shared our short, especially our friends that are inviting their friends and telling them about the podcast. It means so much to us. I can't.
We had some love from Michelle Miller tonight, little Tommy Milmore, Jackie Berry. Do you know
Jackie used to work at the Village, the Voyage in Marshfield.
Oh yeah, we love Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
That's right.
And
Todd
she's
Albee,
gorgeous. I
Todd
love her.
White,
She has the best energy.
and Dave was
Todd
here.
Albee is supposed to be
He comes
going
and goes.
grocery shopping. He was going grocery shopping, and Paige is
You
taking
know an
business
awful lot about the daily comings and goings of Todd Albee, who is one of your backup husbands.
backup husband Todd Albee. Does Paige know yet? Does she know? Okay. And we would have so much fun.
You know who's my backup wife?
Who?
The thong bitch with the tattoos at the beach.
That girl was like 12 years old. She's probably like 22. She's
well,
too young.
Sanibel is an island.
DINOSA. You are a dinosaur. OLNDMA. And you're just an old man hitting on me. What? You need a CAT scan?
All right. So Tracy says it
It's
also the remote also opens your garage door. She thinks that's pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
I missed that.
I said it because remember
We do need an additional remote for the garage door.
Yeah, so maybe we order that one up, and I can buzz you from across the room.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, what else?
No, I think that's it. Gratitude.
Oh, gratitude. Oh, I had some nice comments that I wanted to tell people about. Who was it? Was it Ethier today that shared? I forgot who it was that you texted me about.
Yeah.
And I was literally crying. Like I was crying.
Yeah, let me read this. It was Derek, my friend Derek Marr from Walpole originally. This couple are friends of mine from Massachusetts who now live in Florida due to Stacy's ongoing health issues. Their live cast is serious, zany, and most of the time hilarious, but they hit an obstacle. Facebook has shut them down due to not enough followers. Please help them out if you can. Thank you. Much love, Derek. Yeah. Just out of the blue. Yeah, great.
Just made my day. And we had a lot of comments from a lot of really nice people. Honestly, there were so many I can't even keep track. Plus, we were in the sun for a long time today and I'm baked. So I just want to thank everybody who supports the podcast. That you're the number one thing we're grateful for every day. Like really, like we really look forward to this. And it's like, it's not, we don't feel so alone in the world. Like we don't really have a lot of family.
Yeah, they put us in this cage.
His brothers don't watch the podcast. My family disowned me. We had the boys. That's nice. My girls don't talk to me, but like we have some really awesome friends. But like y'all, seriously, you're our favorite. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for the Jeep. I'm thankful for Sanibel. I'm so thankful for music. And thank you for my hair because I love it.
I'm thankful for seeing a manatee, a half dead snake. Well, I'm not thankful for that. It was half dead. And the dolphins.
Oh yeah, I'm thankful for all those. I'm also thankful for the rain tonight because it meant a little quieter during school vacation. But I'm also thankful for the neighborhood kids who sometimes can be a lot. Okay, but they were all in our front lawn today. All of them.
Tracy has a warming one, and it's not her favorite. It gets too warm. Is there?
I'm hot enough.
Some like it hot.
Before we go, you have to tell them the story about Target. How I was getting warmed in Target.
Oh, so we go to Target. It was a super Target. So we get
a lot of walking for me.
I'm always convinced that you either use a scooter because there's a lot of walking, or I'll push her around. I'll put you. You can push me around in a wheelchair. So we found the wheelchair, put her in it, and I'm like pushing this thing. I'm like, what? It felt like I was going uphill, and I'm like, the tires? No, it's not the tires. But what was happening was. The little side thing was pushing out onto the wheel, and so her whole hip was getting hot.
I'm like, why is my
from the friction of the tire thing going on? And
it wasn't because my ass is fat.
No, it wasn't because it was the design of that beat up ass chair. Anyway, so it was hysterical because I'm like, am I like weak or something? I'm trying to push it. I can't push it, and I'm like pushing with all my might. It's going off to one side. It was terrible. Needed alignment. So then when there was nobody rubbing up against the side of the thing, because it was bowing out the little partition plastic thing onto the tire, and just it was like having a break. So it was kind of funny.
Well, I'm glad that I didn't die.
You didn't die.
I didn't like the warmth, but I do love my biomat. So go figure. And I love living in Florida, and I love the fact that my skin is so hot right now. Do I touch my hot skin?
Oh, feel it. It's like I cook an egg.
Feel the heat.
You give me fever.
I was singing at a power station.
Oh, some like it hot.
Some like it hot.
It's one of the loudest albums ever. That album sounds good. I had it on vinyl.
I am also thankful. So I'm thankful for Ding Darling. Always.
It's always great. It's always a nice Santa.
Jim was not at the gate today. Mike was there. He was very nice.
Mike was nice.
I'm thankful that we didn't have a tremendous amount of traffic on the way back from Sanibel.
Oh yeah, I was thankful for your little
I have a little
shortcut.
Trick. Use Waze when you want to get off the Sanibel. There's a trick. Let's see. It saved us 12 minutes. I'm thankful for La Casita.
Yep.
I'm thankful for the rain. Although I'm a little concerned about the fact that our sprinklers are running in the rain. We should probably shut this off again. Anyway, we love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you on Sunday if you happen to be around.
Special edition.
Love you.